everybody. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Well, welcome. Let's see if we can do some warm-ups. I'm going to tell you to do something. You can do it forever and ever and ever until I say freeze. Okay, I want you to start with wiggle your finger. You can wiggle your finger forever and ever and ever until I say freeze. If you stopped, you're a good listener. Okay, I want you to wiggle your finger and pull on your earlobe. Here's your earlobe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. You can do it and do it and do it until I say freeze. If you stopped, you're a good listener. Okay, I'm going to make it even harder. I'm going to ask you to wiggle your finger, pull on your ear, and click your tongue like this. Are you ready? Wiggle your finger, pull in, go. Freeze. If you stop, you really are a good listener. Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. They're in my lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Very good. Can you do it faster? Let's see if we can do it faster. Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. I wonder, can you do it faster? Let's see. Take a deep breath. You ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Well, I brought my dog with me today, and I was going to show him to you. And oh my goodness! Oh, he's very hard to control. Once I had a dog. He was fat as a pig. I put him on a diet so he wouldn't be so big. I took away his sweets, substituted sugar-free, and now he's not so chubby, as you can really see. Here. Oh, he's gone. Well, Rickens, do you want to come up here and come on up? Here's my doggie. There's my dog. I found him. Yes, I did. All right, Rickens, you can go on now. Go on. Oh, now we're going to jump up. Okay, I'm putting on my dress. I'm going to put on my dress like they did in Daniel Tiger. I guess my dog would like to, like in Daniel Tiger puts on his sweater just like Mr. Rogers. I'm putting on mine. And I'm going to tie it, and I hope I can work around my dog, who now is glad to be found. Okay, I'm going to move a little closer so you can see my tummy. I know an old lady who swallowed a bone. She was all alone when she swallowed that bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed a leash. Oh, eesh, she swallowed a leash. She swallowed a leash after she swallowed the bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed a collar. Boy, did she holler when she swallowed that collar. She swallowed the collar, she swallowed the leash if she swallowed the bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed some paws. She swallowed the paws just because. She swallowed the paws if she swallowed the collar if she swallowed the leash after she swallowed the bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed a tail. Boy, did she wail when she swallowed that tail. She swallowed the tail if she swallowed the paws, swallowed the paws if she swallowed the collar, swallowed the collar if she swallowed the leash, swallowed the leash if she swallowed the bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed some fur. She did prefer to swallow that fur. She swallowed the fur if she swallowed the tail, swallowed the tail if she swallowed the paws, swallowed the paws if she swallowed the collar, swallowed the collar if she swallowed the leash, swallowed the leash if she swallowed the bone. Oh boy, she did moan. I know an old lady who swallowed a whole dog. What a hog when she swallowed that dog. Oh boy, she did moan and burp, burp. Whew, her tummy was full. Well, the story I'm going to read to you today is by Ezra Keats. Sorry, doggy. It's called Whistle for Willy. And I had read you A Snowy Day, and that's by the same author. So this is what it looks like. Whistle for Willy. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. Can you guys whistle? A little hard for me. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead he began to turn himself around and around and round, and around he whirled faster and faster. You know what happens when we go round and round and round and round? We get dizzy. When he stopped, everything turned down and up and down and around and around. Ooh. Peter saw his dog Willy coming, quick as a wink. He hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Ooh, don't you like to climb in old boxes and cartons and hide? Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willy would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't. So Willy just walked on. Willy is called a wiener dog or a dachshund, a very long dog but very low to the ground. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalks out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. Let's follow it. He's going past two girls jumping rope together. Right up to his door that chalk line went. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew until his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. Ooh, he goes around the barber shop sign, and then he goes right to his house with his chalk. But nothing's happening, huh? He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. Maybe he thought maybe he could whistle then. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still, no whistle. Have any of you put on your parents' clothes to feel grown up? When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no, he's outside with Willy." "Well, then I'll go out and look for them myself," said Peter, pretending he was his dad. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. Here's his shadow. Can we do that? Can we run away from our shadow? I don't know. He jumped off his shadow, and when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willy? Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a whistle. Willy stopped and looked around to see who it was. So Willy must have heard it. "It's me," Peter shouted, and he stood up. Willy raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling, and so did Willy. Not a great picture. Peter's mother asked him and Willy to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. Since we're on the subject of dogs, how about we do puppies? And hopefully the light won't ruin it. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puppies. 5 little puppies chasing a stick. The first one said, "I can do a trick." The second one said, "So what can you do?" The third one said, "All I can do is chew." The fourth one said, "Well, all I can do is beg." And the fifth one pirouetted. He turned around on his one front leg. Well, we have a little less snow, but it's still cold, and it's still cold enough for us to have to wear warmer clothes. So, let's get dressed. This is the way we wear snow pants, we wear snow pants, we wear snow pants. This is the way we wear snow pants on a cold morning. Okay, what goes next? Then we need to put on a jacket. This is the way we put on our jacket, put on our jacket, we put on our jacket. This is the way we put on our jacket on a cold morning. Please feel free to sing with me. What else do we need to have? Well, my neck gets cold, so let's put on a scarf. This is the way we put on our scarf, we put on our scarf, we put on our scarf. This is the way we put on our scarf on a cold morning. Well, we got to have something with our feet, so these will be boots, and they're down at the bottom. Oop, I didn't get his boots on very well, did I now? Oh, gonna lose that boot. Oh, be patient. There's a boot, and there's another boot. This is the way we put on our boots, we put on our boots, we put on our boots. This is the way we put on our boots on a snowy morning. Actually, it's on a cold morning. Sorry, on a cold morning. Well, I know that my hands get cold, so I think we have to put on mittens. Let's see if we can get those mittens on this little guy's hands. This is the way we put on our mittens, we put on our mittens, we put on our mittens. This is the way we put on our mittens on a cold morning. So what's left, guys? A hat? Yes. The hat we definitely need because it is a way that we lose our heat if we don't have a hat on. This is the way we put on our hat, we put on our hat, we put on our hat. This is the way we put on our hat on a cold morning. Now we are ready to go outside. Well, dogs have tails, and this next book is called A Tale of Tales. Look at all those tails. It's by Elizabeth H. McPherson. My dog has a tail he can wag when he's glad. My cat has a tail she can swish when she's mad. A very fine tail has the big kangaroo, and that tail really supports them when they're hopping. And so has the lion that lives in the zoo. Look at that long tail with a fluffy end to it. The horse has a tail for brushing off flies. Oh, sometimes I wish I had that. Or mosquitoes. An elephant's tail is quite small for its size, don't you think? Compared to his big body, it's a tiny tail. A monkey can swing by his tail from a tree. Oh, everyone has a tail except me. A fish has a tail that can help him to swim. A mouse has a tail that's longer than him. The tail of the rabbit is fluffy and small. The tail of the whale is the largest of all. The pig has a tail with a curl and a bend. A snake is all tail with a head on one end. A pollywog's tail disappears as it grows, and even a snail has a tail, I suppose. The little gray squirrels that live in our tree have tails that are as bushy can be. As bushy can be. Kind of like a foxtail, huh? Bushy. And such a small tail has the big polar bear. I doubt very much that he knows it's there. Oh, there's a tiny little tail, huh? A bird has a tail that can help him to fly.
all have tails. And why haven't I? That might be something you could look up. Okay, we're going to sing to the tune of the wheels on the bus. And the fur on the dog goes rub, rub, rub. The tail on the dog goes wag, wag, wag. The nose on the dog goes sniff, sniff, sniff. The voice on the dog goes bark, bark, bark. And the whiskers on the dog go tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay. How should we sing this? The fur on the dog goes on a wagging. No, on a happy dog. The fur on the dog goes what? Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 the fur on the dog goes rub, rub, rub on a happy dog. The tail on the dog goes wag, 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 wag. The tail on the dog goes wag, wag, wag on a happy dog. The nose on the dog goes sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 the nose on the dog goes sniff, sniff, sniff on a happy dog. The voice on the dog goes bark, 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 bark. The voice on the dog goes bark, bark, bark on a happy dog. Now we get to tickle, tickle, tickle. The whiskers on the dog go tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 the whiskers on the dog go tickle, tickle, tickle on a happy dog. Okay, we have been doing Mrs. Wishy Washy, and for those of you who haven't done it, I'm just going to stay here, and you can do this. So when Mrs. Wishy Washy comes in the book, Mrs. Wishy Washy, she puts her hands on her hips. So you're going to put your hands on your hips. And sometimes she puts her hand to her brow and she goes, oh! And other times she points. And there are 3 animals in the book. One is a cow, and there's mud in the book. And the cow jumps in the mud. So you can jump in the mud, or you can just go up and down in your seat, whatever. There is a pig, and the pig rolls in the mud. And there is a duck that paddles, paddle, 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 paddles in the mud. But the very, very best part is when they get washed, and they go like this. Wishy washy, wishy washy. Okay? And it's called Mrs. Wishy Washy. And the first thing you see, there's Mrs. Wishy Washy. The first thing you see is mud. And we say, oh, lovely mud. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, lovely mud, said the cow. And she jumped in it. Oh, lovely mud, said the pig. And he rolled in it. Are you rolling? Now it's the duck. Oh, lovely mud, said the duck. And she paddled in it. Paddle, 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 paddle. Are you ready with your hands on your hips for Mrs. Wishy Washy? Along came Mrs. Wishy Washy. Put your hand to your brow. Ah! Just look at you, she screamed. Now we can point. In the tub you go. Now we can do wishy-washy. In went the cow. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Oh, I did it 3 times. Let's do it 3 times. Okay, that's okay. Even though it says 2 times. In went the pig. Wishy washy, wishy washy, wishy washy. And in went the duck. Wishy washy, wishy washy, wishy washy. Okay, hands on your hips because the next one's Mrs. Wishy Washy. That's better, said Mrs. Wishy Washy, and she went into the house. Away went the cow. Away went the pig. Away went the duck. Okay, and you can say this really loudly if no one's sleeping in your house, like a new baby or something. 1, 2, 3. Oh, lovely mud, they said.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Let's see if we can find the spider. I have a little spider with me, but he's kind of funny. Sometimes he doesn't like to come out and play. And other times he does. But, I'm going to see if I can find him here. Oh, a spider, spider, spider. Come out. Uh-oh. He's hiding. He's inside there. He's hiding. How do we get him to come out? Well, how about on the count of 3 we say, "Oh, spider, come out." Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, spider, come out. I see an eye, but he's still not out. Oh dear, what do we do? Maybe we were too loud. Do you think we were too loud? All right, let's whisper. At the count of 3, go, "Oh, spider, come out." You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, spider, come out. I see his eye, but he still won't come out. How are we ever going to make him come out? Well, let's see. We did it loud and we did it whisper. Oh, I know. Let's use the magic word. We can kind of whisper because I think we scared him the first time. We're just to say, 1, 2, 3. Oh, spider, come out, please. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, spider, come out, please. There he is. There he is. We did it. Okay, I'm going to sing a song, and I want you to sing just what I sang after me, like an echo. I am busy, said the spider, very, very busy, very, very busy, spinning my web, spinning my web. I am busy, said the spider, story hour is over, story hour is over, see you next week. See you next week. Bye-bye.